Give it to us, baby.
I'm trying to relax a little bit right now because these emotions are interesting. I walked in the room. I never looked left. A path was lighted up for me to go sit down. A few nice young ladies sitting next to me.
With flashlights?
Well, it appeared that way. We're
just kidding with you.
And I told them I have a really good feeling that I'm going to be up today.
Yeah. It was so strong. We rarely point the next person out, but we wanted you to cool your jets because you're so sure. It was so strong and it was real. So you're right.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
So see what this is? This is a connecting the dots moment. This is knowing something in advance by the feeling that you had, and then it manifesting and you knowing that it was coming. This is such a helpful thing because this is true guidance.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Yeah.
So we've met before, obviously, right?
You're that troublemaker, yeah.
Yeah, I'm that troublemaker. So I got a long list of things I like to talk about, but I want to allow my energy to take me where we need to be for now. So,
what did you think about our conversation just now?
Oh, I thought it was good.
This really clarified a lot of things, didn't it?
Yes.
And did it inform your next... in other words, don't you feel like approaching this conversation differently now?
Yes.
Because of that? Yeah.
Because it's perspective. It's all perspective.
Yeah.
At a job.
Because now you're in a room with different things activated. Now you have access to things that you could not have heard us say before. But now you can hear us say it.
Two things really pressing for me, I'd say. I play cards. I gamble.
We know you got born here.
It's...
Esther uses the phrase, not knowing. She's never played craps, so she doesn't know. But quite often she'll say, well, it's a crapshoot. Meaning there are so many possibilities here. Mm-hmm. So
I played for years, and sometimes it'll get bad, and I'll stop and take a 2-year hiatus, and sometimes I come back and have fun.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Well,
it's an adrenaline rush that...
If you could play cards for the feeling place instead of for the money, you'd start making money.
But the money does something. Because here's why sometimes I'll go to a table and I'm trying to understand the impulses that I feel. So I'll literally
As you enter the field of attraction, so you sit down at the table, as you enter that field, what's going to happen next has way more to do with your feeling place when you entered there. That's why when people get on a roll, they get on a roll. That's why people get on a losing streak, they get on a losing streak. Because you enter the field of attraction with this frequency that only allows you to see what matches the way you feel. Did you just hear that? So you got to prepare yourself to be there, maybe by getting off the subject of gambling and thinking of other things that you win at, like rooms lighting up for you. And
sometimes it's an impulse that's so strong, it's almost like...
But the question is, where's the impulse coming from? Snarky or certain? Worried or confident? Not enough money or this is just fun? In other words, if you enter the game with enough money to lose because it's fun to play, you have a whole different frequency than if you've got some urgency going on, because the impulses have come to a vibration of urgency. If you enter this, we're not going to call it the field of attraction anymore. We're going to call it, when you enter this poker game of life, when you enter this thing that you feel could go either way. In other words, talk about a good example of people not knowing that they're in control because they're not in control of the way they feel. They let the circumstances control the way they feel. You want to control the circumstances by the way you feel, and we're not kidding you. You can.
So in a store, you see a bag of chips that you weren't intending to buy. That's an impulse. It's subtle. You pick up the chips. This is feeling like I literally shake.
Oh, we get it. If you sort of want something, then if you're sort of in alignment with it, it feels sort of good and blah, blah, blah. Get the chips or don't, right? If you really, 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 really want something and you don't get up, it's painful. So when you have really strong impulse, whether it's anxiety off the charts or whether it's confidence that you can't even explain, like you said you knew. Are you kidding? There's hundreds of people in this room. How could you know something like that? The odds are not that you would be in this chair. The odds are completely against you being in this chair. Had nothing to do with anything except what you had going on vibrate, because you entered the room with a knowing that was undeniable. We're just following the law of attraction. We just responded to the strongest calling in the room.
Oh my God. Okay. So we had a conversation.
So don't go to a table guessing or hoping or worrying. That's just looking for trouble. It's not a terrible thing, because when you know what you don't want, you can launch rockets. But usually once it starts going south, people don't recover. You got to get out ahead of it. We're not just talking about a poker game or a gambling game. We're talking about any game. Let's say you're going to visit your ex-wife or other way around, and you just walk in without having done any list of positive aspects. You haven't been looking around the room for anything good. You're going to find what you found last. It's true of everything.